Welcome, Twin Flames. Take a deep breath and drop into this sacred space for this moment. You are entering into a new dimension of understanding, a revolutionary lens through which the twin flame journey reveals its true essence. This is not about longing. This is the journey of becoming, of remembering who you truly are beyond separation. We do not reject the ego here. We cultivate it. We do not bypass the pain. We transmute it. What you are about to receive is not just insight. It's a transmission, a mirror, and a key. The Six of Pentacles is the sacred exchange, twin flame reciprocity, worth alchemy, and the balance of giving and receiving. Take a deep breath as we drop into the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is not about charity. It's about balance. It's not about giving more or needing less. It's about reciprocity in its most divine form. And this card doesn't just ask you to check the scales. It invites you to examine the weight of your worth. Because the way you give and the way you receive reveals what you believe you deserve. On the twin flame path, this card is the sacred mirror of energetic exchange. And whether you're giving too much, withholding, or begging, the imbalance is your teacher. This is the gateway into the shadow of value. Ask yourself, what do I believe I must do to be worthy? What conditions do I place on what I receive? The shadow of the Six of Pentacles is disguised in the martyr, the savior, and the self-abandoner. It's also cloaked in the entitled, the manipulative, the one who expects before embodying. Both stem from the same wound. The false belief that value must be proven. But sovereignty says otherwise. Your value does not fluctuate based on your giving. Your worth does not depend on what they offer back. It simply is. Let's anchor into the zodiac. The Six of Pentacles aligns with the moon in Taurus. A lush, grounded influence that seeks security through sensuality, beauty, and consistency. The moon is changeable, and Taurus is fixed. The tension brings the question, what happens when emotional need meets resistance? Here we must ask, am I giving from fullness or from fear? Am I receiving with gratitude or guilt? This card is rich with polarity, masculine giving, feminine receiving, feminine generosity, masculine provision. It's not gender, it's energetic function. But when distorted, we see control disguised as care. We see need disguised as generosity. We see the feminine overgiving to be chosen, and the masculine withholding to maintain power. The integration comes through awareness. The healing comes through choice. Can the feminine ask and receive without apology? Can the masculine offer and remain sovereign? Only when both are aligned within you can they be mirrored outside of you. The Six of Pentacles often shows up in the twin flame path during energetic recalibration. Can I get a deep breath? When one has given too much, when one has disappeared, when both are spiraling in lack. This is not punishment, it's preparation. Because you cannot merge with someone else if you still feel empty without them. Love and will come into conflict here. Love says, let me give you all I have. Will says, I will betray myself again. This is the alchemy. This is where ego becomes a declaration of what you are worth receiving. There is a sacred nobility in self-containment. You are not here to overextend your energy to be seen, twin flame. Nor are you here to hoard your light in fear of being taken from. This card says, balance is your birthright. You are worthy of an equal exchange. And if you are not receiving it, you are being shown where your soul still says yes to less. Not because you're broken, but because you're learning. This is the moment where the student becomes the sovereign. You are no longer dependent on another's offering to affirm your value. Shadow work with this card is powerful. Reflect on, where have I overgiven to feel needed? Where have you withheld out of punishment or fear? Where do you expect to receive without opening your heart? This card shows where the transaction blocks the transformation, where ego clings in fear or collapses in shame. But ego, cultivated in truth, becomes the container for divine reciprocity. It says, I am worthy to give and receive equally. I honor my sacred yes and my sacred no. I do not owe myself to be loved. This is your divine economy. In love, in energy, in the work you offer the world. You are not a beggar in your own kingdom. You are not a merchant of your own soul. You are a sovereign. Your heart is the treasury. Your presence is the offering. When this card arises in twin flame readings, it often calls both parties into energetic integrity. To ask not, what can I get, but what can I share that's already whole within me? This is not about 50-50. This is about being true. Masculine, feminine reveals itself deeply here as it integrates. The healed masculine gives without control. The healed feminine receives without shame. Together, they create a current of energy that flows both ways. Freely, honestly, and consciously. This is the inner union of circulation. Money, time, affection, presence, all become sacred currency. If you are in imbalance, it is not because you are broken. It is because you are being asked to restructure the contract. And remember, the contract is first with you. The Six of Pentacles holds the number 6. Venetian, heart-based, harmonious. This is the moment when self-love is measured not by how much you give, but how much you allow in. Many of you give and give, hoping and feel deserved. But the real breakthrough comes when you receive first from Source. Then give from the overflow. Not to earn, not to prove, but to express. You are the gift and the worthy recipient. Let's come back to love and will. Will is the structure that keeps you from leaking. Love is the current that keeps you from closing. In this card, they must work together. Will says, I choose to honor my limits. Love says, and I choose to remain open. Together, they create sacred reciprocity. Not demand, not deprivation, but divine flow. You are not here to just give and suffer. You are not here to just receive and collapse. You are here to circulate the divine. This card also speaks to abundance. Financial, emotional, spiritual. When the Six of Pentacles appears, it's a check-in. Do I honor the channels that support me? Do I trust that I can receive without debt? Do I trust myself to give without depletion? The astrological lesson of Taurus Moon reminds us security doesn't come from grasping it comes from grounding. Give with roots. Receive with arms wide open. And know you are always enough. Can I get a deep breath? In the twin flame dynamic, the Six of Pentacles often shows up before deep energetic shifts. If you feel you're constantly giving, pause for a moment. If you feel you're not receiving, ask freely. And if you feel blocked, examine the origin story of your worth. This is not about blaming the other. It's about recalibrating the system. When both of you come into balance, you rise together. No more chasing, no more withdrawing, just truth and choice. In closing with the Six of Pentacles, knowing it is not a warning, it's a window into how you view your worth, how you circulate your essence, how you love without losing yourself. You are worthy of balanced love. You are worthy of sacred exchange. You are worthy of fullness, within and without. This is not about asking for more. It's about remembering that you already are. Receive, give, repeat. Receive, give, repeat. This is how you become a living current of love and will, moving into harmony, rooted in sovereignty, empowered by ego that proclaims, I am the source